More than 2 vectors are there, suppose. More than 2 vectors, how to add? Now present now, just wait. Yes, this all depending on resolution of vectors. That's why first resolution I completed. Yes, resolution now by usage of resolution only I am explaining this all addition. Previous also resolution only I used. Right now, vector addition of more than 2 vectors. Yes, so students here A bar B bar and C bar, like that is any more than 2. Now I have taken 3. Yes, any number also you can solve. Just to this magnitude 6, this magnitude 4, this magnitude 2. And the direction required, students. This angle 60 degrees, this angle 60. And when compared with this angle, also 60 degrees. So now it is 60 and then 60. Like that now 3 vectors are. So how to find out the vector addition of all this? Very simple logic. Take one coordinate system, x-axis and y-axis. That's all. Because these are now in the xy plane now. So after taking this coordinate system, A bar, B bar and C bar all represent in the coordinate system, but one point important. All vectors should start from origin of coordinate system only. In that way you need to draw first diagram. After taking coordinate system, here many vectors given, of course here 3, but maybe in the exam many vectors might be given. All vectors you need to redraw again without changing magnitude and direction. We can redraw any vector. So all vectors redraw. But how now? All vectors should start from origin of coordinate system. That is now like that you need to draw first. Okay, now I am drawing first to A. This is A bar. Magnitude 6. Next to B bar is making an angle 60 with the A bar, but A bar is already along x-axis, right? That's why indirectly B bar is making an angle 60 degrees with positive x-axis. So this is a B bar, magnitude 4, making an angle 60. Right? Now draw C bar also. C bar is making an angle 60 with B bar. Means with this one again 60. Means indirectly with x-axis total 120. So now this is a C bar, magnitude 2. With B bar this angle is a 60. Means it is a 30. It is a 30. Now here I am writing 30 degrees. So whatever may be number given like this, all you need to draw in a coordinate system such that all vectors should start from same point, that is origin. Like that draw that. Okay, drawing over. Second step. Resolve all vectors. X-axis and y-axis, along x-axis and y-axis. Resolution already completed, that's why easy for you. Yes, I am writing, students. A bar equal to 6 I cap 0 j cap. No y component, but positive and positive. That is first vector. Second vector, students, B bar. This is the B bar. 4. This is 16. What is cos 60? 1/2. 1 by 2 into 4. 1 by 2 into 4. That is now 2. So here 2 I cap. Next to y axis along y direction. Sine 60. Root 3 by 2 means 2 root 3. Root 3 by 2 into 4. 2 root 3. 2 root 3 j cap. But it is a first quadrant, means plus and plus. Last C bar, students. C bar, x component 2 cos 30. Cos 30, root 3 by 2. 2 cancel. So root 3 I cap. Next to sine 30, 1 by 2. 2 cancel. 1, that is a j cap. But it is a second quadrant, x minus y plus. Yes, now you need a bar plus b bar plus c bar is nothing but a resultant vector r bar. Just addition now. All x components addition, all y components addition. Yes, so students, 6 plus 2, 8. Minus root 3. So answer 8 minus root 3 I cap plus 0 plus 2 root 3 plus 1. So 1 plus 2 root 3 j cap. So now it is x component of resultant vector, y component of resultant vector. Now tell me, students, x component positive or negative? Positive. Y component also positive, means our resultant vector is in the first quadrant. Yes, here again I am drawing coordinate system. This r bar has x component. What is x component? 8 minus root 3. And y component 1 plus 2 root 3. So x component to y component. Now resultant is r bar. This is the resultant vector. Now this resultant vector is making an angle alpha with the x-axis. I am assuming just because x-axis is first vector on both sides. Okay, with x-axis r bar is making an alpha. Yes, so students, this is adjacent, means now for this alpha, adjacent component to 8 minus root 3, opposite component, nothing but a y component 1 plus 2 root 3. So therefore, tan alpha equal to opposite 1 plus 2 root 3 divided by 1 plus 2 root 3 divided by 8 minus root 3. So this is now tan alpha equal to opposite by adjacent to, therefore alpha equal to tan inverse 1 plus 2 root 3 by 8 minus root 3. But it is in the first quadrant, and with x-axis this angle. With y-axis how much now? 90 minus r. So that's why here r bar, that is the resultant of 3 vectors in the present example. You can find now more than 3, 4, 5, anything, just like this. All vectors now draw like this, but all vectors should be xy plane only. Otherwise, z component also will come. Okay, so that's why only 2 dimension, means now only in the xy plane vectors. These all vectors are known as a coplanar vectors. Means present in a single plane, that is xy plane. Suppose any z component is there. Z means now x, y, z also you need to consider. That also similar method. Resolution in 3 dimension also completed. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma yesterday. Okay, now concentrating on only coplanar vectors addition. So this is coplanar vector addition. Yes, the first step, you need to draw all vectors in a coordinate system such that all vectors should start from same point, that is the origin. Then later resolve all vectors along x and y. Yes, x and y. According to quadrant, no, suppose first quadrant plus positive x, positive y. Second, negative x, positive y. Like that, no, according to quadrant, this plus minus also decide. Later, simple addition, a bar plus b bar plus c bar. All x components to general addition, all y components to general addition. Finally, yes, x you know, y you. Right, students, now this is adjacent side, this is opposite side. 1 plus 2 root 3 is a opposite side. Now tell me, this magnitude of r bar is nothing but what now? Hypotenuse of right angle triangle. Yes, under root 8 minus root 3 whole square plus 1 plus 2 root 3 whole square is nothing but our final answer for magnitude of resultant vector of a bar, b bar and c bar. Then alpha, angle made by the resultant vector with x-axis. Right? So in this way, students, you can add any number of vectors. Yes, so today we completely focused on addition of vectors. Not only two, more than two vectors, but all should be in a single plane, that is a coplanar vectors. Now students are ready to solve any type of problem related to vector addition of coplanar vectors. Yes, based on this one assignment today I will say. Okay, students. Right, now every day one new topic now slowly going on. And after understanding that, you need to retain, and wherever applicable, there you need to again use. Then only you can solve all physics problems. Otherwise, not. Right, students? Physics class today over. Then all remember one time and use to solve assignment and ready for the next class. Okay? Thank you.
ఒక్క నిమిషం మాట్లాడండి.